Well, good morning my friends and happy Thursday. I hope you're all doing well. I have something very exciting to share with you today. I have a wonderful box here full of lovely goodies from SOHMO. Last week I was contacted by the founder, Sonya Morris, who said, would you like me to send you some goodies and you can unbox them and test them out on your channel? I was like, yes, of course I will. I would love to do that. So if you don't know what SOHMO is a sewing notions small business founded down in Melbourne. So if you're a regular to my channel, you know that I love supporting small businesses, especially Australian ones, and especially when they're sewing fabric type related businesses. So I'm more than happy to use this opportunity to share another lovely Australian sewing brand with you and to test out some of these wonderful products. I first came across SOHMO products on the Scribbly Gum Quilting Co website, which is again another Australian little business that I like to shop from, and I've always wanted to test out their products, but they've always been sold out, which I think means that they're really good. So let's just open this up because I've been waiting and waiting for the opportunity to sit down and open this. How do I open it? That's the good question. I think we're just gonna have to rip the box. I think that's the way things are gonna work today. So one of the key features that I really liked about SOHMO products is the minimalist packaging. Wow, like it just all looks so beautiful. Like look at those colors. Wow. Oh my gosh, she sent me so many things. Holy moly. So as I was saying, the packaging is so lovely and minimalistic, which is one of the things, oh wow, that her company wanted to do. Oh wow, look at that. Are you guys seeing this? How lovely has that been packaged? That is lovely. And there's a little note, so we're going to just read that. Ooh, this is really nice. Wow. Let's have a look. Oh, whoa. Oh, you guys, I haven't really set the camera up all that greatly, but look at all these lovely goodies. Wow, where do I start? Alright, oh gosh. Alright, let's just start with the first thing that's in my face, and we've got some beautiful tailoring shears. And so as I was saying, the thing that really attracted me to this brand is this beautiful minimalist packaging. It's packaging that you can recycle. So we've got very little plastic here, and it's all just in beautiful, lovely keepsake boxes to keep all of your things just nice and safe. So let's have a look and see what's in here. We've got tailoring shears. These are Italian made. Oh my goodness. Crafted from nickel plated carbon steel, finished with 24 karat gold plated handles. Oh my gosh. We could have real fancy like scissors. Oh, look at those. So we've got a little soft cloth to clean after we use. Wow. Oh my gosh, they're so heavy. Those are lovely. Wow, those are really nice. I do have another pair of scissors. These ones are a little bit bigger. Look at that box. This color is amazing. So these are tailoring shears as well. These are the 10-inch. So they're the same as the 8-inch, but obviously they're just a little bit bigger. So let's have a look at these ones. They're huge. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. They are very big. I don't think I've ever used scissors as big before. Wow, that is quality. Oh my gosh. Oh, yeah. Oh wow, you could really do some like hardcore sewing with that. Nice. Oh my goodness. That's amazing. They will definitely come in handy when I'm doing some dressmaking this summer, and also during Vlogmas. I have some beautiful sewing / dressmaking projects that I would like to share with you, so I will be able to definitely use those and show you what they're like. But again, this comes with a little cloth to make sure it's all nice and shiny, but they are amazing. Holy moly. Wow, those two boxes of shears are wonderful. They're both really great, high quality, and I'm excited to see how they cut, because, you know, it's all about how they cut, I think. Right, so we have a couple more little things here. So many pins. Wow. So we've got 5 boxes of pins to have a look at. These colors are amazing. I mean, like, if that's not me in pin form, then I don't know what is. These are lovely. You all know how I love a good tin. And now we have amazing boxes of pins. Oh my gosh. So I'm going to get a little bit closer. Alright, I've come a little bit closer to show you what these ones are. So the first one we have is basting pins. And these are curved steel safety pins. Oh, and they're a good size too. So these are a really great size for basting, especially when you're quilting and stuff. I don't often use quilting or basting pins anymore, but they do come in handy when I'm doing like little projects like my house here and other sort of mini quilts, but it's always good to have them on hand. Next one up are bulb pins. Oh, I know what these ones are. Also, I might just add, I really like the slidey lid of the tin. How cool is that? I love that. But these are bulb shaped pins. So they look like little bulbs, a little light bulb. And they're coil free, so things don't get like caught up in them and stuff. They're so cute. I love them. And these are all nickel plated, so it looks as though they won't like rust or anything like that, which is very good because nobody likes a rusty pin. Next one are entomology pins. So these, I'm assuming, are going to be tiny little pins. And these, I'd say, are going to be good for delicate fabrics. Yeah, ideal for use with fine or delicate fabric. And at the moment, if you can see in the background here, I am currently making a lovely summer dress for myself, and it's out of a rayon, a viscose rayon, and it's really lightweight. I've never used it before, and I'm finding that the pins that I normally use are just a little bit too like thick and are kind of leaving like holes and snags in the fabric, and I don't like that. So maybe these very thin, delicate pins will help me do the job. I'm up to doing the sleeves, and they're just proving to be a little bit of a pain, so I would definitely give them a go and see if they really help things out. Next up we have some coilless pins. So these again are like the bulb pins. They don't have the little coil at the bottom, so they don't snag. Having them coil free just helps them from not snagging, because I hate it when pins get stuck in threads and things like that, and then you're like, ugh. So that's a wonderful little box of those. This last one, we've got some glass head pins. This is a pack of 150. So the good thing with the glass head pins is you can use them and iron over them, and the iron won't melt the little head, which is always very handy, especially now as I'm dressmaking more. Sometimes you actually need to have the pins still in there and then press whatever it is you need to press into place. Knowing that the pin's not going to melt under the iron is always a good thing. Oh, they're all nice and coloured. I love that. Nice. So these are just your normal, everyday, lovely little glass head pins. Really nice. I actually don't think I have any glass head pins. So that is very helpful to have them now in my little stash. Okay, we got a couple more things. I absolutely love this packaging. It's just so simple. I love like the little cardboard box. You could always reuse this for other things. I love sort of, oh, those are fun. But yeah, I just love this sort of kind of packaging. It's all recyclable if you don't want to keep the boxes, which is really good. But yes, in here we have some little mini clips. So these are made from stainless steel. They are handy for small projects like English paper piecing. Yes, that's my jam. Holding light fabrics. Yes, these could definitely be handy for doing my rayon dress here. I think they look like little pegs or quilting clips. This is what I would call them. Or like little binding clips, and they're very cool. So this comes in a box of 50. Next up in this beautiful gorgeous purple lilac box, I love it, some scissors. These are called Ricamo scissors, 4-inch. They're Italian made. They also have a 24 karat gold plated handles. I am in need for some nice quality embroidery scissors, or little snips even. Wow, they're so lovely. Look how lovely that's been packaged. Ooh. Oh, they're nice. They're really, really lovely. Very delicate and fine. I'm just going to have a little test of this. I have a little sewing sample that I've been using. So I'm just going to... Oh, nice. Yes, very nice. Let's try this one. Nice. They cut very, very nicely. Put that back in its little bed. I love that. In you go, my love. And like all of the other scissors, it's come with a little cleaning cloth, which I love. Our last little box are some lovely thread snips. These are 4.5 inch, made in Italy, and oh, these are a little bit different to what I was expecting, but they are a straight blade thread snip. Look at that. That is very cool. Oh, they look a little bit dangerous, don't they? I feel like a thug. Aha. Is that how I use it? Like that? They are very cool. Let's give these a little go. I don't know how to hold them. Like that? Maybe? Like that. Put my little finger in there and cut. Oh, I don't have any more. I don't have any more threads on that one. Let's cut this one. Oh, I like that. That's a little bit different to what I'm used to. Oh, okay. I see. Nice. Oh, I like these very much as well. I'm gonna have to get used to using them or holding them, but I really like those. I'll pop them back in their little bed. And again, a little cleaning cloth and some information on how to clean. On to our last two little items. We have a gold thimble, and this is crafted in Italy from steel and finished with a 24 gold plate. Very fancy. I mean, I'm not necessarily going to keep the thimble in this plastic sleeve. However, it does have a little like bag locky thing up the top, you know, like you have in like the little baggy type things. So I can definitely reuse this for other things, and I love that. I love how all the packaging can be reused and repurposed for other things, or the products can just stay in those packages and it just look beautiful. I mean, like, the colors are just amazing. And then our very last product is some squeeze snips. So these are stainless steel squeeze snip with straight blades. I don't have anything like these. These are a really tiny micro sort of like snippy blade. So I'm hoping that this would be really great for embroidery. They're like mini tweezers but with blades on the end. A bit freaky. Oh, they're very nice. Well, they work really, really nicely. I really like that. Well, I feel so completely overwhelmed by all of these lovely, lovely products that Sonya has sent me. I don't really know where else to go from there. So thank you very, very much, Sonya, for sending me such lovely things from your brand, from your company. It's going to be an absolute pleasure to be able to use all of these beautiful products in my sewing room and using them to make some lovely clothes this summer. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to be using some of these products as I go along sewing things in my sewing room. I have this wonderful dress to finish, so I'll definitely use some of the pins with the really lightweight fabric. Test out these amazing sewing shears. Oh my goodness. That's going to be lots of fun to play with those. And yeah, we'll see how we go with using some of these things in my sewing room. If you would like to know a little bit more about the SOMO products, then I will, as always, leave a link to the website down in the description box below. I'll also leave links to their Instagram. I think they're on TikTok. I'm not on TikTok. That's just for personal reasons because I don't need another social media outlet to waste my time on. But yeah, they're on TikTok. I think they have a Facebook page, but it'll be all in the description box below. I'll also put in some more information about the company and about all of their wonderful sustainability efforts with their packaging. So yeah, I would greatly encourage you to just check them out and support a local Aussie business. Okay, my friends, it's a little bit later on in the afternoon and I've decided to do a little bit of sewing. I'm going to continue on making my summer dress that I showed you, oh, there it is, this morning. I should actually tell you which dress I'm actually making. It's a pattern I got ages ago and I've been wanting to make it forever. It is the Berta 6449 and I'm making this dress here. And as I mentioned, the fabric that I'm using is a really lovely lightweight rayon. It is a little bit of a like a nana type print, but I don't care. It's floral and lovely and I think it's going to look really nice. This is the fabric that I have and you can see like it's just really like lightweight and drapey and it's going to be so nice when it's a warm hot day. As you can see on my lovely model here, I have just done the top. It's a really basic top. It's just got darts on the side at the bust and then it's just got like an open back here where we will put in a zipper. And this afternoon I'm going to be working on the sleeves. So the sleeves that are on this dress are just some really sweet little fluttery sleeves. I've never made sleeves like this before, so it's all a learning curve. They have been relatively easy so far, so you know, hopefully everything else will sort of come together and work out well. So this is the shape of the sleeve. This is going to be where the shoulder is, and then I've just had to press up the edges. And to hold this hem into place, I'm using the entomology pins that I showed you this morning from SoMo. So it says that they're ideal for use with fine or delicate fabrics, and I have to say that these pins are perfect for this fabric. As I mentioned, I've been using just my normal sort of pins that I use for cottons and things, and I've just found that these just bit too thick to use on this fabric, but these lovely thin lightweight kind of delicate pins just are lovely. So my two little sleeves ready to go and I'm just going to sew the seam into place, and I think then we'll be ready to actually sew the sleeves onto the actual top. Now I know it doesn't really look like all that much, but I've just pinned the sleeve into the first armhole, and again I've used the really thin entomology pins and it's holding it really nicely. So now I'm going to do the other side, other armhole here, and we've got the other sleeve here. We'll just set it in and sew them into place. Okay, happy days. The sleeves are in and it looks really good. They're very like fluttery and pretty. Very nice. Now I'm actually going to leave it there for today because I've just continued reading in the pattern and I've got to make myself some bias binding. Even though the pattern says that we don't need that notion. Or it doesn't say to get that notion. So I'm going to have to make it myself out of the leftover fabric, so I think that's tomorrow's job. But yeah, so far so good. I am so glad that I've been able to use the lighter weight pins, as it's just made like piecing and pinning it all together just so much easier. And because it's a fabric that I've never used before, I've never sewn with it before, I kind of didn't really realize that I would have needed lighter weight or finer type pins to pin it together. So yeah, that's been a really great little thing that's come in handy in my little SOMO package. Tomorrow I'm going to continue on making more of the dress and testing out some of these products. I still have the interfacing pieces to cut out, so I'll test out some of the scissors tomorrow. I'm so keen to know how they cut. I'm predicting that they're going to cut like butter. That's what I want. I want beautiful scissors just absolutely glide through the fabric. But that's an exciting thing to look forward to tomorrow.